Good morning, students. In previous classes, we already discussed about the enzymes definition, classification, and various factors which affect in the enzyme activity. In today's class, we will discuss about the isoenzymes. So all these topics we already discussed: classifications, factors affecting, and today's class we will discuss about the isoenzymes. So iso means same, okay, enzymes. So same enzymes. So definition. So isoenzymes, also called as isozymes, are multiple forms of same enzyme that catalyze the same chemical reaction but difference in chemical properties, physical properties, and their amino acid composition and their sequence of amino acids, the structure of enzyme, and electrophoretic and immunological properties, and also Km and Vmax values, and pH optimum, and relative susceptibility to inhibitors, and degree of denaturation. So all these properties may different from these isoenzymes. Okay. So they may be enzymes are catalyze the same reaction, but their physical and chemical properties are different, or their amino acid composition or amino acid sequence is different. Due to that, structure of that enzyme also different, and electrophoretic in the electrophoresis, their migration also different, and also immunological properties also different, and also the Km value and Vmax values also different, and the pH optimum are also different, and related to susceptible to the inhibitors, and due to heat denaturation also different. But even though all these differences, these enzymes catalyze the same type of reaction. That's why these catalyzing the same reaction. So those enzymes we called as isoenzymes or isozymes. So existence of isoenzymes may be due to, so these may synthesized from different genes, or oligomeric enzymes that contain more than one type of subunits. And an enzyme may be active as monomer or oligomer. And also in glycoprotein enzymes, difference in carbohydrate content may be responsible for the isoenzymes. Like in ALP, so glycoprotein enzymes, maybe the carbohydrate content present in the ALP only difference. That's why there is a different types of isoenzymes of ALP. So these are the various causes for existence of isoenzymes. How these isoenzymes are identified? By using agar gel or PAGE, that is polyacrylamidyl gel electrophoresis, and by their heat stability, and based on the specific inhibitors of that enzyme, and Km value or substrate specificity, and specific cofactors requirement, and tissue localization where these isoenzymes are present are specific for antibody. So various antibodies are specific for isoenzymes types. So by these techniques or that various tests, we can identify the different forms of isoenzymes. So examples of clinically relevant isoenzymes we will discuss in these slides. So first enzyme, that is LDH, lactate dehydrogenase. When you go to the biochemistry department, in that, so these LDH, ALP, CPK or CPKMB, we regularly doing in our labs. Okay, in the prescription, in the report also, you regularly see these enzymes. Okay. So first one is LDH, so lactate dehydrogenase, so which is an enzyme that catalyzes the interconversion of lactate to pyruvate. So lactate is converted to pyruvate, and pyruvate may be converted to the lactate. So lactate dehydrogenase. So this require coenzyme NAD+. So from the lactate, hydrogen ions are removed and added to the NAD to form the NADH. So remaining substrate will convert it to the product, that is the pyruvate here. Or this lactate dehydrogenase converts the pyruvate to the lactate. So pyruvate by adding hydrogen atoms will be converted to the lactate. So LDH is a tetramer. In the chemistry of proteins, we already discussed the tertiary structure of proteins based on the subunits. So tetramer means they contain 4 types of subunits. So these subunits may be 2 types, M type and B type. So M is are the skeletal muscle which are present in the skeletal muscle, and H type which is related to the heart. So this LDH exists in 5 different isoenzymes like LDH 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So with various combination of H and M subunits. So concentration of or percentage of individual enzymes in the total and LDH concentration are here. So LDH 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are in this. So LDH is more concentration, that is 29 to 39 percentage, whereas LDH 5 is very less, that is 6 to 16 percentage. LDH 1 14 to 26 percentage and LDH 3 is 20 to 26 likewise. Okay, so most concentration LDH 2 is present. So if we test all together, we call as total LDH concentration. If we do only subunits or isoenzymes like LDH2, means it will be doing for specific type of test. Here, so LDH forms are different types of isoenzymes and their composition of are subunits and electrophoretic mobility or electrophoretic migration and where they are present and when those levels will be increased. So LDH1 and LDH2, LDH3, LDH4 and LDH5. So LDH1 is heat resistant and contain the 4 types of H subunits, that is H4, and in the electrophoretic migration it is a fastest moving isoenzyme in the electrophoretic. And where it is present mainly in the myocardium, that is a cardiac muscle, and RBC and kidney, and these levels are increased in myocardial infarction. So because this LDH is present in the RBC, when the hemolysis occurred, these LDH levels will be increased. That's why when we doing test for LDH, the sample should be without any hemolysis. Otherwise, we find values more than the normal. Okay. Next, LDH2 is a heat resistant, and the composition of LDH2, that is 3 H subunits and 1 M subunit. In the electrophoretic migration, it is a in between the fastest to slowest, that is a moderate moving. Okay, and present in myocardium, that is a skeletal cardiac muscle, RBC and kidney also. And elevated levels are in kidney diseases and megaloblastic anemia. And LDH3 is contain the 2 H subunits and 2 M subunits, and which present in brain and elevated in leukemia and malignancy. And LDH4 is which is heat labile, means it is destroyed easily by the heat, whereas the LDH1 and LDH2 are heat resistant, means they are not easily destroyed by the heat. So LDH4 contain the 1 H subunits and 3 M subunits. In the electrophoretic mobility, there is a near to LDH5 band, and where it is present mainly in the lung and spleen, and elevated in pulmonary infarction. If you know where it is present, and then you know that when it will be increased. Okay. Next, LDH5 is heat labile and inhibited by the urea. and composition is the M4 and slow it moving in electrophoretic migration and where present skeletal muscle and liver and elevated in skeletal muscle and liver diseases and clinical significance of LDH. The normal serum level is 100 to 200 international units per liter or units per liter. In normal serum, LDH2 that is H3M predominant isoenzyme and LDH is rarely seen. So remember LDH2 concentration is more. We already discussed in the previous slides. So in myocardial infarction, LDH1 levels are greater than the LDH2. So there is a flip pattern is seen. Okay. In the megaloblastic anemia, 50 times upper limit of LDH1 and LDH2. See how much times it is increased. So LDH1 and LDH2 levels are 50 times more than the normal in the megaloblastic anemia. And LDH5 is increased in muscular dystrophy. So total LDH is increased in the neoplastic diseases and LDH5 is increased in the breast cancer, malignancies of central nervous system, CNS, prostatic carcinoma, and in leukemias, LDH2 and LDH3 levels are increased. In malignant tumors of testes and ovaries, LDH2, 3 and LDH5 levels are increased. So come to the next isoenzymes, one of the most important isoenzymes, that is creatinine phosphokinase. So creatinine phosphokinase or simply creatinine kinase CK is an important enzyme in energy metabolism, catalyze the creatinine to creatine phosphate. So which is an immediate source of ATP in creatinine in the muscle for contraction of muscle. So when we do exercise, so most of energy will be liberated from the creatinine phosphate. So here you can see, so creatinine phosphate which is present in the muscle will be hydrolyzed to creatinine and produce the ATP. So ATP will utilized as a energy source. So this reaction catalyzed by the creatinine phosphokinase or simply creatinine kinase. Okay, remember this reaction when you ask in practical class also during the creatinine also you should remember this reaction. Okay, so by Lohmann's reaction this phosphate molecule will be produced in the muscle to produce the energy. So molecular weight of the creatine phosphokinase is 40 kilodaltons kilodaltons and this creatine phosphokinase is a dimer. Dimer means contain 2 subunits. Di means 2. So 2 subunits are present in creatine phosphokinase. What are those subunits? Which are called the B for brain and M for muscle. And CP can consist of 3 types of isoenzymes, which are CK1, CK2 and CK3. The composition of CK1 is 2 B subunits and percentage of total is CK1 is 1% of total CK creatinine kinase, and where it is present? It is present in the brain. And electrophoretic mobility, it is very fastest moving compared to other creatinine kinase isoenzymes, and elevated in usually not elevated and very less concentration is present. And CK2 with composition is 1 M subunit, 1 B subunit, and percentage of total creatinine kinase is 5%, and where its location is heart, and electrophoretic mobility is in between the CK1 and CK3 and elevated in the myocardial infarction, that is MI. Okay, when we discussed about the cardiac markers and also we discussed this one. So CK2 usually called as CKMB, that is the CKMB. Okay, in the lab we regularly do do these CK-MB values, okay, along with the other cardiac markers. Next one is CK3, that is CK-MM. So percentage total is, so largest concentration, that is 80% of total CK, and location where it is present, skeletal muscles, and it is slow moving compared to other CK isoenzymes. So when these CK levels are increased, it is muscular dystrophy. So normal serum level of creatinine kinase is 15 to 100 international units per liter. So estimation of total CPK is employed in the muscular dystrophy, whereas CPK-MB isoenzymes estimated in the myocardial infarction. So elevated levels of CPK is seen in myocardial infarction, that is MI, muscular dystrophy, any crush injury, or due to the fracture, or also acute cerebral vascular accidents. And also in myocardial infarction MI, CPK levels are increased within 4 hours and then falls rapidly. That's why this CPK-MB or CPK2 enzyme, that is a very important or early marker in cardiac diseases. And the next one, ALP, that is alkaline phosphatase. So it hydrolyzes the aliphatic, aromatic, and heterocyclic compounds, and the optimum pH of this ALP where it is act is pH 9 to 10. That's why, so 9 to 10 is the alkaline pH. That's why this enzyme, phosphatase enzyme, called as alkaline phosphatase, and it is activated with the magnesium 2 plus and manganese. So this is one of the example of metalloproteins, because it requires the magnesium and manganese. Or so these magnesium and manganese are the metal activators, also called as cofactors. So normal serum ALP is 40 to 125 international units per liter, or also in the conventional units is 3 to 13 King angstrom units per deciliters. And ALP exists as number of isoenzymes, and the major isoenzymes found in the serum are which are derived from the liver, bone, intestine, and placenta. And ALP useful for diagnosis of rickets, hyperparathyroidism, carcinoma of bone, and obstructive jaundice. So this ALP is a monomer, means contain only one type of subunit, but the isoenzymes of ALP are due to the difference in the carbohydrate content, mainly the sialic acid residue. So as many as 6 isoenzymes of ALP have been identified. So most important isoenzymes are alpha 1, alpha 2, which is alpha 2 heat labile ALP and alpha 2 heat stable ALP, pre-beta ALP, and gamma ALP. So these are the most important ALP isoenzymes. So here alpha 1 ALP is in total 10% of total ALP. In the electrophoretic mobility, in the position, it is presented at the alpha 1 position. That's why this ALP called as alpha 1 ALP. And where it is present? By it is produced or which are present in the epithelial cells of biliary canaliculi. And where it is increased and when it is increased in obstructive jaundice. And ALP2, which is the heat labile ALP. This isoenzyme is also called as Reagan isoenzyme. So which is present at 25% of total ALP. In the electrophoretic separation or in the electrophoretic pattern, it is present at the alpha 2 position. And where it present? Mainly this alpha 2 heat labile ALP present in the hepatic cells and elevated in the hepatic diseases. And alpha 2 heat stable, that is 1%, which is present at the placental isoenzyme, and where it is, when it is increased, found in the blood in normal pregnancy. And pre-beta ALP, which is about 50% of total activity, and electrophoretic in position, which is at pre-beta. and present in bone isoenzymes and elevated in the marker of bone diseases. And gamma ALP, that is about 10% of total enzyme activity, and electropoietic position in that it is present mainly at the gamma position. Where it is present, or from where it is synthesized, mainly by the intestine. Okay, and elevated in the increased in ulcerative colitis. So along with above major ALP enzymes, there are two abnormal factors also seen in, like associated with the tumor markers, that is Reagan isoenzymes and Nago isoenzymes. So these have been called as carcinoplacental ALP isoenzymes, as they resembles placental isoenzymes, and frequency of or occurrence of cancer patient is about 3 to 15%. So these two isoenzymes of ALP act as a oncogenic markers, or also called as tumor markers. Thank you. So by this we will complete the enzyme chapter, and we will send the notes for you. Okay, thank you.